So today we're going to prepare a pattern for a boxwood hoodie from Mood Fabrics. And for the instruction here, print just this page first to check accuracy. So this square right here should measure 2 inches. Print actual size. Don't forget that one when you are looking at the printer setting to get the right scaling. So yeah, that's 2. On the other side, it's also 2. Also on the first page, it gives you the layout of the pattern. So 6 pages in a row, and for this project 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I like to cut the left portion of the other pages. I'm not left-handed. I need to rotate my paper like this. Just make sure you cut nicely. Follow the dotted lines. So there you go. And now I can start pasting. Let me just push to the side. And I have my glue ready. So what I want to do is to put a little bit of glue on page, the right side of page 1. And then I'm going to paste 2, aligning the box. Just like that. And then move page 2, and from the right of page 2, which is we didn't cut because that's where we're going to overlap the third. So this is the cut part of page 3, which is the left side. And then again, I'm going to align the boxes. And there. So you will see that the pattern, if you're doing it correctly, those lines are actually aligning perfectly. Then next, I still have 2 pages left. You can push those aside. You can also do tapes, but for me it's harder. Just make sure if you have an extra thing like this that you didn't cut, just make sure to overlap that bold line here to the under. Just like that. So it's very nice. And then right side of page 4, overlap. Left side of page 5, aligning those bold boxes. I missed page 6. I need to combine that to the first row. I missed that. That's why it's important to have your layout. It's a good reminder if you're missing a page. So there, first row, and then second. So for this second row and the other, and the succeeding rows, what we have to do, since we will be overlapping this to the first one, is I'm also going to cut the top and follow the same process that we did, wherein we leave this first page on the left, and then the rest of the pages we have to cut the left side here, and then we paste and overlap each pages. So here we have to cut the top. The top, just make sure you're cutting the top. Page number at the bottom, this is the top. If you have a hard time cutting multiple pages, like this one I'm cutting 6 pages all at once, sometimes it has a tendency to not get the dotted lines or not cut the dotted lines correctly. So if you have difficulty holding the paper, you can divide them in half and let's say cut by 3s. So I need to set aside my first page, which is page 7 in this case, and then gather the rest and cut the left. You have to keep lining up your papers to make sure you are cutting as close to the line as possible. Then now we have to start pasting. That's page 7, so I'm going to overlap page 8, lining up those guides. That's why I like to use glue, because as long as it's not too dry, you can always crack and move the paper. Page 9 on top of 8. Page 10 over the left side of 9, lining up, pressing, and you just keep going like this. I know this is not a very fun art of sewing, but it is what it is. We have to do it. Okay, so you just have to repeat the process until all the rows are complete. But to shorten the video, I just have to show you how I'm gonna attach every row to the first one. Basically, what we want to do is to attach the second row in here. Here, just gonna put paste. You can just eyeball it until the part that you can read. So just line up, line it up, press. there you have it. I'm just gonna do the rest and then get back to you once everything is finished.